Hi, I am Likita. I am going to explain about features of perfect market and price and output determination in the short run. Let's start. Perfect competition. The perfect competition in first introduced by Adam Smith in his book Wealth of Nation. Perfect competition means it is a market structure characterized by complete absence of rivalry among individual firms. And definition of perfect competition. According to Blass, the perfect competition is characterized by the presence of many firms. They sell identically the same product. The seller is a price taker. Let's move on the features. Features of perfect market. The first feature is large number of buyers and sellers. It is a perfect competitive market. There will be large number of buyers and sellers. There is no single sellers or buyers is therefore able to influence the market price because of the output of each firm is too small. The next one is homogeneous product. It implies that one unit of product is a perfect substitute for another. Cross elasticity between the product of the firm is infinity. In this, trademark, patent, social brand, label do not exist. It is homogeneous product. The next one is free entry or exist firm. There is no barriers in this. It applies to only long run equilibrium. It is called free entry or exist firm. And the next one is perfect knowledge. It is the buyers and sellers have the perfect knowledge of the market conditions, especially regarding the market price, qualities and source of supply. There is no sellers will be ready to pay a price higher than the market price due to perfect knowledge of the market. And the next one is absence of expenditures on advertisement. Since there is perfect knowledge of the market and the buyers know everything about the product and the price prevailing, there is no need of incurring any expenditure on publicity and advertisement under perfect competition. And the next one is perfect mobility of factors of production. It is free to move from one firm to another and from one industry to another. It also assumed that workers can move between different jobs. And the last feature is absence of government regulation. In this, there is no government intervention in the form of subsidies, rationing of goods, control on supply of raw materials, licensing policy, etc. These all are the features of perfect market. And next one is price determination under perfect competition is analyzed under three different time periods. The first one is market period, second one is short run, third one is long run. In this I am going to explain short run. Pricing in the short run, it determines by the short run equilibrium between demand and supply. Then price and output determined in the short run. The market price and output is determined on the basis of consumer demand and market supply under perfect competition. In other words, the firms and industry should be in equilibrium at a price level in which quality demand is equal to the quality supplied. The first one is price. Price is determined at industry level by supply and demand. Each firm has a horizontal demand curve at the market price. Demand and marginal revenue curve are the same. MR is equal to P is equal to MC. Output. it is determined by both the aggregate supply and aggregate demand within an economy. The equilibrium is the point where supply and demand meet. In the short run is a period in which supply can be changed by changing only the variable factors, fixed factors remaining the same. That way, if the firm factors remaining the same, that way if the firm shuts down, it has to bear fixed cost. That is why in the short run the firm will supply commodity till price is either greater or equal to average variable cost. Thus a firm will continue supplying the commodity till marginal cost is equal to price or average revenue. Under perfect computation, average revenue is equal to marginal revenue. So the firm will produce up to that point where marginal cost is equal. And the firm short period supply curve is that portion of its marginal cost curve that lies above the minimum point of the average variable cost curve. However, short run supply curve of the firm can be shown with the image. In this curve, it is clear that there is no supply if price is below OP. At prices less than OP, the firm will not be covering its average variable cost. At OP price, OM is the supply. In this case, firm marginal cost cut each other at A. OM is equilibrium output. If price goes up to OP1, the firm will produce OM1 output. This firm short run supply curve starts from A upwards, that is thick line AB. And conclusion for this, thus under perfect computation, lateral summation of that part of short run marginal cost curve of the firm which lie above the average variable cost constitute the supply curve of the industry. According to Stonier and Hague, short run supply curve of the competitive industry will always slope upwards, since the short run marginal cost curve of the industrial firms always slope upwards. Thank you.